the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with.
Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. The juggernaut, Joyce. One of the hardest hitters in the division. Not many fighters hit harder than the juggernaut.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout,
one of the hottest. So here we go. Should be a good one. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. He threw the hook, didn't land. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. As the great Phil Collins once sang, I can feel it in the air tonight. What a buzz.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
And he fails to score with that left hook. That counter shot lands. Nice exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate. They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Counter right. And he misses with the left uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That punch scores. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Missed him with that uppercut. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Great counter right hand there. Oh, that punch. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good punch. Left punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
I like that round.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Right punch. Left counter scores. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the
Nice
momentum.
round. Good round. I like that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Both men step back for just a moment. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a right hand.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. He just misses with that big right hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost
Absolutely not.
back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh, what a punch! He gets out of the way of that left hand. The perfect counter lands. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Won't score with that right uppercut. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good counterpunching from both these athletes. He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk
Man,
about...
he's gone.
Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Lands with the right counter. Solid punch. Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Why aren't they defending? Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looks like this fighter did not work on a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Add every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake.